everyone! Welcome to another episode of Kwentuhan Lang by Lingwahe. My name again is Macy, and in this part of the channel, this is where I share a little bit of information about the Philippines and our beautiful people. And so hopefully it'll help you, just in case you have a family living in the Philippines, you have loved ones living in the Philippines, or you want to move and live to the Philippines. So sorry that it's been such a long time since the last time I uploaded a video. It's becoming more and more hectic, especially next month. I will be back at school, but I'm gonna try my best to upload the videos for you. But for today's episode, it's gonna be, so I have my laptop with me here so that it's easier for me to share or to be a little bit more organized, because I tend to just ramble, and yeah, so hopefully this will help. Alright, so let's get started. The first word that I have here is Gago. So it's Gago. If you are familiar with our other videos, those are just pronunciation. And I would really recommend for you to do the pronunciation. It might be a bit slow for you or boring for you, depends on the level, on your level in Tagalog. By the way, if you have any questions or any topic that you want me to cover, just comment down below and we'll try to do that for you. So for the meantime, my topic right now is curse words. It's so funny because I don't really swear in my own language because I just find it very, very offensive. So I swear a lot in English but not in Tagalog because I find it very brutal if I swear in Tagalog. So Filipinos are also sensitive when it comes to the words that you use or how you say things, and especially if it's a curse words, yeah, so I really don't swear. It's also probably the way I grew up, so we don't really swear in our households, and I'll get in trouble if I do that. And plus I think I'm such a good kid that I never really say bad words around any of my relatives, because I don't know, I just have a different image. Okay, just note that not most of the words doesn't actually have an exact translation in Tagalog. What I mean by that is that even though sometimes the words has a translation in English, it doesn't really convey the exact meaning of it. So I think the best way for me to describe it is rank it from 1 to 10, given that 10 is the most offensive and 1 would be the least. I don't think there will be 1 here, but I don't know, we'll find out. And also, it's so interesting because all of these words are Spanish influence. So it's mostly Spanish words. It's crazy, isn't it? But I guess it's not really that crazy, given that we've been colonized by Spain for a long time. And at one point, in Manila or in the Philippines, we spoke just Spanish. How crazy. I've watched that in the documentary in National Geographic or Discovery. So that's pretty interesting. Manuel L. Quezon, his presidential term was from 1935 to 1944, and in the documentary a lot of people from Israel who's trying to run away from that bad thing that happened in the past, some of them chose to come to the Philippines, but before they come to the Philippines they have to study or learn Spanish, because like I said, at one point we only speak Spanish. Yeah, amazing. Okay, so Let's go ahead to your first words. So if I'm looking here, it's because my laptop is here. Okay, so first word is gago. So gago. By the way, like if you're having a hard time following my pronunciation, because I've received some messages and comments that my pronunciation is still fast, and I'm gonna try to adjust that, but because I've already done the abacada, so I've tried to kind of make it a little faster so it's not boring for you, I thought. But yeah, some still find it really fast, so I'm gonna try to slow it down. But to make it easier for you, I would really recommend for you to finish the abacada, because if you finish the abacada, it will be easier for you to follow the pronunciation and read words better, or Tagalog words better, and listen to Tagalog words better. I shit you not. Alright, so the first word again is gago. So it is Spanish or Spanish influence. I don't know exactly if that's Spanish word, but in English, it conveys the meaning of being stupid or ignorant. So that is gago. So sentence would be gago ka. That one is kind of okay. So sometimes I don't even use that to my friends, honestly. I find it really hard for me to say that. I'd rather say like you're stupid than gago. Ranking it from 1 to 10, 10 is the most expensive, not expensive, offensive. It would be like 5. Also, all words really, right? Language is it's magical. It could mean a different thing depending on how you use it and depending on your intonation. So even if you say I love you, but then your intonation is like you hated the person, I mean, the person will get the intonation rather than the actual word. So like if you say gago to your friend and you guys are really close and you say it in a happy intonation and you guys are laughing, obviously it wouldn't be offensive. But we are talking about the offensiveness of the words, of these words. So offensiveness would be, I guess, 5 to 6. All right. Second word is buisit. The spelling of it is Buwisit. In Tagalog or in Philippines, we love shortening the words because it's easier, like easy things, right? So we would say that instead of buwisit, it would be like buisit. So 2 syllables, buisit. The meaning it conveys is you're annoying, or it's annoying. So sentence would be buisit ang driver. So that's just the root word of it, but you have to put nakakabuisit. Nakakabuisit ang taxi driver. So meaning that the taxi driver is annoying. Third word is leche. So this is funny because we have a food dessert called leche flan. Leche flan? Leche flan. Leche flan or leche plan. I don't even know. Leche flan. So this is not the dessert. This is the swear word. So it's Spanish influence or Spanish word. In Spanish, it means semen. I mean, yes, I find that offensive. You wouldn't want to be called a semen, right? But the meaning it conveys is or are annoying and you're not important. So if somebody says leche ka, so that means you're annoying or like, what the fuck are you doing? Something like that. All right, I'm sorry, I'm gonna go back to buisit because I need to rank it. So the rank for buisit would also be like 5 to 6. Don't rely on the ranking this is just for me, right? Because sometimes people might find it more offensive than I do, or that maybe they find it less offensive than I do. So it's just to, explain to you how offensive these words are for me, so you kind of have an idea. Okay, so Leche in ranking from 1 to 10, it would still be like 5 to 6. The second word, the fourth word, is pakshit. Pakshit is a slang word. It means fuck and shit, so it's together, but in a Tagalog pronunciation, pakshit. Okay. Level, the rank of it. Pakshit. Nobody has ever said pakshit to me. It's a sweet words, and if somebody says that to me, I would be very offended. So, in ranking, I would say pakshit would be 8 to 9. Alright, the next words is pucha. Oh, I use this a lot, but I don't really use it to curse at people. I just like, when something happened, it's kind of like the same thing as like, damn, the fuck. So, pucha, yeah, it's from Latin America, so it means the meaning it conveys is damn. So if I drop something, I would be like, oh damn, yeah, like pucha. Alright, and you can use it to people as well, like pucha ka. So it's the same thing as gago ka, buisit ka, leche ka, pakshit ka, pucha ka. So did I rank it? Also, like rank from 1 to 10, it would be, I would say like 4 to 5, because I use it as non-offensive way. Like I use it for things like damn. Okay, so the next word is ulol. Ulol is crazy, or you're mental, or stupid. You know what? This is so funny, because I think the only words that has been used to me is buisit, leche, pucha. If somebody says ulol to me, I would be like, what? What did you just freaking say? So, ranking from 1 to 10 is 9, because I don't want people to tell me that I'm mental, or to curse at me like, you're fucking crazy. I'm not crazy, you're crazy. I'm just kidding. So, okay, the next word is lintek. This is such an old word. Never really, never used, I guess I did for a long time ago. So okay, old word, language evolves, so curse words evolve, so it's not really trendy to say lintik. There's a trend as well, So lintik is you wish something or someone to get hit by lightning. You are evil. So you see, like, you don't want to say that to people, but obviously if you're mad, then you say things you didn't mean. So you can use it as lintik ka, lintik to. From 1 to 10, ranking offensiveness. Oh, it's so hard to rank because I don't really use it. So I would just say 8. Depends. It could be 4. I don't know. Yeah. See, it's hard. It's hard to explain. Puñeta is the next word. That's your 8. The 8th word on the list. So puñeta, the meaning it conveys is annoying. Already, like the sound of it is already Spanish. Like puñeta. Puñeta ka. Puñeta kayong lahat. Yeah. So from 1 to 10, I would say 6. 5 to 6. It's kind of like gago. Probably gago is like more offensive than puñeta. So I see, like, don't rely on my ranking too much. Next is tarantado. Tarantado, the meaning it conveys is foolish, silly, disrespectful. Okay, so it's a bit long, but I'll say it slowly. So, tarantado. When you're saying R in Tagalog, you need to roll your R's more. So, tarantado. Yeah, so if somebody tells you that, then that means you're disrespectful, you're foolish. 1 to 10 ranking, 6, 7. All right, the last on the list is, it's really hard to say. Putang ina. Putang ina. Sorry, don't ever run about cursing. It just means son of a bitch, or like puta is a whore. You know, Australia, they don't pronounce R that much. Why? So I'm like becoming whore instead of like whore. Wake up, Macy. You're not Australian. So, anyway. So putang ina, from 1 to 10, it would be 10 for me. Never really use this. No, it's not really. Yeah, I don't. Like, no matter how mad I am, I will never use it. I would say, fuck you, get the fuck out of here, get lost, blah 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 blah, you fucking dick. See, I don't have problems saying those words. Just the Tagalog is a bit brutal for me. Alright. So those are the list of the swear words that I have for you for today. Maybe I'll have another list. At the moment, that's all I can think of, but let me know if you have any words that you want me to cover. Just to remind you as well, using these words, like what I explained earlier with the intonation, it really depends on your the people that you're talking to, your situation, the surroundings, and all that, before it could be really, really offensive. But in general, these words are really offensive. So, if you don't have to use it, don't use it. But like, if you're just like having fun with your close friends in Philippines, then they'll understand. I don't think they would find it offensive. Alright, so that's it for today's episode. I will see you again next time. Ingat po kayong lahat, and salamat. Bye-bye. That was like a loud walk.
For more Tagalog practice, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Salamat po! This audio practice is brought to you by Lingwahe.